Good morning, guys. I hope you're having a great day. I don't see any major news over the night. Not much, except futures were just mixed up and down, and right now they're trading green just before open. And like every morning, here's our chart for SPY, S&P. So as long as same thing as yesterday, as long as we hold above 442, I think we're fine. Yesterday we had no movement at all. It was just stuck in a very tight range. It closed at all-time highs, right? So no reason to be bearish. Um, it is above this trend line. So today, do we rip up or do we come down into the Jackson Hole meeting, which is starting tomorrow? It's starting tomorrow. It will last until August 27th. So Thursday and Friday. So a lot of things can depend on their comments. It's virtual, right? So people are not taking it that seriously, but we never know what they might say, what might make the headlines. So I have no idea. Okay. But for now, as long as 442 is held, we're fine. And I think 447, 448 will be a really hard hold on SPY. Okay. But if we get above 447, 448 and we hold, then 450 is not out of the question. But for now, 442 hold is all I'm looking for, and that's it. Q's Tech, again, all-time highs, 4 nice green days. So today you can expect downside, or we can continue going up slowly. All right, we can just have a nice little action here around 370, 374, 373. But as long as we hold above 370, which is right here, so do expect this back test of this range which it broke out of. Right, it's possible that it can back test. Right, that can back test and then bounce up again for a new little uptrend, or we either continue higher here. Okay, so as long as 370 is held, we're fine. Financials stuck in this zone at the near the top, right, the top resistance zone. We do need above this level, which is 3860, right? So 3860, I'll just write this down for you guys. 3860 plus is what we need on XLF for the financial sector to see strength, and then obviously above 39 of all these all-time highs. All right. Goldman Sachs. I do want to play this chart to the upside, to be honest, based on the longer time frames, but I just don't like these small gaps. I mean, they're not always meant to be filled, but sometimes they are. Like usually they do fill them. High chances that they fill them. I don't like this gap, and then left a gap here. So maybe we fill it tomorrow or Friday on the comments from the Jackson Hole. I have no idea. But if it can hold above 410, if it continues to hold above 410, right, and then we can definitely see a move towards 420 and then 430. All right, so 420 and 430. One stock that I've been mentioning for the last 2-3 weeks was DKNG, right? You guys all know this, that if it gets above 54 hold, this is in play. Now I had a lot of positions. I took up many positions yesterday. I added a few, but DKNG above 54 hold, I do like it. If there's a back test to 54 today, I would buy it. If I don't buy it, that doesn't mean that you don't have to buy it, but this is something that you can keep on your radar if you like it. Above 54 hold, I think it goes to 60. And then many people follow Kathy in the market, and Kathy just bought another 60 million worth of DKNG. Okay. I do like this play long. You can even buy leaves for 2023. Maybe I will add those this week or next week. Let's see. But above 54 hold, as long as it continues to hold, this stock will continue going higher. All right, 60 is not out of the question if 54 holds. Maybe today it rips towards 60. I have no idea. Okay, but if you do get a back test towards 54, 54.50, you can buy 3-4 weeks out and play the name, in my opinion. Somebody asked regarding PENN, national gaming, similar sector. Again, so this chart is setting up right now. I can tell you right now, if it closes above, okay, so let's see this stock. Okay, so this is a beautiful chart. It needs to hold 74.20ish, right? If it can hold 74.20, you can definitely play this towards all the way to the 200 moving average, at least an $85 move. So you're getting a 10-point move if it can hold above 74.20. All right. So a 10-point move which you can trade on PENN if it holds above 74.20, just keep that in mind. 74.20 fails to a downside, then obviously there's resistance, but it's bumped heads once, twice, 3, 4, 5. It's likely to get through this time. All right. So if it gets above 74.20, this is one name that you can definitely play towards 80 and then 90. Okay. So this is one that you guys want to keep an eye on. Shopify, off the TikTok news, we had a nice gap up and it ripped yesterday. Those with big counts that like playing options. Shopify, there is a high resistance above 1560, so a lot of selling pressure above 1560, 1540. Right, 1540 is actually a very hard number on Shop. Right, this gap fill is likely to be filled. I think 1482. Personally, I would not buy it. It's just in the chop zone right now. they can maybe take it up a little bit today and then tomorrow drop it. And then maybe Friday it sets up for a great lotto. Okay, so no rush here. There is no direction here. Many charts in the markets that look like this, you want to avoid playing them because chances of being right, they decrease significantly. I mean, how do you guess what the stock is going to do in this range? There is no way of telling. All right, unless you have some legit news, fine. If you don't, then there's no way of telling it, right? So don't play these chops. But if we can get the test of 1480 and we get a reversal on the hourly, 2 hourly, you can zoom in, then maybe you can play this to the upside. Okay. Baba, a little gap down today, right? Which is fine, which I kind of like because I did not want another gap up and then just go because this gap up, there's a different story to it. I don't think it's going to be filled if the bounce is real, right? This gap should not be filled if the bounce is real, to be honest, right? And if we get above 174, so just two numbers on this right now for short term, 174 is 1, and then through 176, we likely see 190, okay? So 174, and if it gets through 176, 190 is not out of the question. So if we do get a 176 plus hold today, which is about $7, right? The ATR for Baba right now is high, right? The average to range, which basically means the daily average dollar move, okay? So if we can get this above 174, 176, 190 is not out of the question. I bought spreads for October. I bought myself 2 months time in case China does bounce, and I bought them real near the money, not too far. Okay, only 10 points out of the money. What else we have? And then we have DKS, DIX, which I think is up pre-market on their earnings. So this is one chart which is in a nice little uptrend, right? If you get a back test of 111 on this name, right? A back test of 111. So a back test of 111. Right, a back test of 111, you can definitely play this to the upside with a stop loss. So this is one play I'm just doing now right now. 111 back test and then set a type stop loss. This can definitely continue back to 115 plus and all-time highs. Okay, so this one stock, just keep an eye on it. There were a lot of good comments, and it can continue going higher. Oh shit, it's at 129 what's it at pre-market? Never mind, guys. It's at 129.30 pre-market. Trading with pre-market. Yeah, so this has already ripped pre-market. It's at 129, so avoid this play. From 104 to 129, it's up 30% for the week. Ignore this comment. And then we have Amazon. Some of you guys are playing Amazon. So on Amazon, if we 3,300 is the level that needs to be held. Right, 3,300 and then eventually 3,400. Until on Amazon, just one thing, keep in mind, sometimes Amazon gets you excited when it makes a 10, 20 point moves. You guys need to understand one thing, until 3,400 plus is not closed, like a monthly end, so on August, last day of August trading, if we don't get 3,400 plus, we're still bearish on the longer time frame, just know this, okay? On longer time frames, there's still a lot more downside left if we don't close above 3,400 on the August monthly candle. Okay, just based on technicals, I mean, candles don't always give us a right signal, but just based on the monthly candles, okay? So 3,400 plus is must by end of August, okay? That's why I'm not in a rush. I did buy some butterflies for $1.72. Instead of paying 20, 30 bucks for a premium, right? I bought 1 month out butterflies in case if it does rip for $1.70 to $1.85, I believe, with a huge potential. Right? Those have, I think, close to 27, 28, 100% potential, all right? Any other tickers you guys want me to cover? LB, anything on your radar? Any news? I don't see anything. It's a 5 more. Yeah, just keep an eye on the meme stocks, guys. If you're playing GME, I personally don't play these names, right? I mean, to me, these moves are not defined.
Clove, Wish, Workhorse, AMC.
GME, huge move up, and I think it's down pre-market. AMC, huge move up. They can easily fail this from here, right? A perfect example is Space, right? How many times it squeezes and then they fail it, they get people excited, they fail, excitement, then fail. Right? If you don't know how to play these technical bounces, you can lose a lot of money, you can make a lot of money. It's a make or break stock, okay? So know these when you're playing, right? Clove can definitely get going maybe, right, towards 10 bucks if it holds above 9. So 9 is a hold that it needs, and then through 950, and then we can probably see a squeeze toward 10, 11, okay? Treat these stocks as lotto because they can definitely give you high returns if you catch the right bounce. And we also added Tilray yesterday. I followed T into this. I do like this technically. The reason, some news which are coming out now is held this support, right? Is held this support a little flush, and now it's trying to get back. And if we can break above $14 on Tilray, I think 16 is not out of the question. So 16 we can definitely see on Tilray, and we can bank on profits, and we bought 1 month worth of time. Okay, so as long as Tilray holds above 14, we can definitely see 16 on this name. So guys, quiet morning for now. I'm just gonna watch the market, see what it does. Manage positions, took a lot of profits yesterday, took a little hit on Novavax, and so let's see what the market gives us. Manage your risk, manage positions. Tomorrow the Jackson Hole Summit is starting. Just keep it in mind. It's for 2 days. It's virtual. We're not expecting anything, but you never know. Okay, so just keep it in mind. And with this, I'll end it. We'll see you guys back in the pre-market.